What if the heart-healthy olive oil in your kitchen right now, the one you trust, the one you paid a premium for, is silently doing more harm than good? That question isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you. For decades, we've all been told one simple rule: choose olive oil. It's the heart of the Mediterranean diet, proven to lower bad cholesterol and fight inflammation. We've trusted this advice, making it a cornerstone of our healthy habits. But that simple advice has hidden a complicated and dangerous truth. The olive oil on your shelf might not be the protector you think it is. In fact, 99% of people over 60 are making critical mistakes in how they buy, store, and use it. Mistakes that can turn this liquid gold into an inflammatory poison right in your own kitchen. You've been trying to do the right thing for your health, but the simple advice you've been following is dangerously incomplete. Has anyone ever clearly explained which olive oil is safe for cooking and which one is turning toxic in your frying pan? Or that the best buy date on the bottle is a meaningless marketing guess designed to mislead you? Today we are going to bridge that gap. We're going to arm you with the knowledge to turn your olive oil from a potential liability back into the powerful protector it's meant to be. We'll work our way through 5 essential insights, starting with a foundational habit and building up to the most critical revelation at the end. And you absolutely must stay with me until the very end, because our final revelation uncovers a silent, dangerous interaction with an incredibly common medication that almost no one, not even some doctors, thinks to mention. This is the kind of information that can truly change everything. If you're ready to become the guardian of your own health, take a moment to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on vital information like this. Now, just a quick important reminder. All the information shared today is for educational purposes. Everyone's health situation is unique, so please consult your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or health regimen, especially if you have pre-existing conditions or are on medication. Our goal is empowerment through knowledge, so you can have informed discussions with them. Let's begin. Essential habit number 5, mastering the measure. We start with the mistake that's not about the type of oil, but the amount. You've done everything right. You've tossed out those creamy, sugary salad dressings and replaced them with heart-healthy olive oil. You're eating big, beautiful salads every day, feeling virtuous. But for some reason, the numbers on the scale aren't budging, or maybe they're even creeping up. This is the healthy calorie trap, and it's one of the most common frustrations I hear about. The source of this common trap is our perception. We hear the word healthy, and we unconsciously translate it to low calorie or eat as much as you want. We see olive oil as a good fat, and therefore we stop paying attention to how much we're using. We don't measure, we just pour. Here's where things get complicated. Fat, whether it's from an avocado or a donut, is the most calorie-dense nutrient on the planet. And the shocking truth that most people conveniently ignore is that 1 single tablespoon of olive oil contains around 120 calories. Let that sink in. The average person pouring directly from the bottle onto a salad can easily add 3 to 4 tablespoons. That's an extra 360 to 480 calories you didn't even register. Suddenly, your light and healthy salad has more calories than a slice of chocolate cake. The vegetables you sautéed to be healthy, you may have just coated them in the caloric equivalent of a candy bar. You haven't been failing your diet. You've been tricked by a health halo. To truly grasp this, let's use an analogy. Imagine your daily calorie intake is like a financial budget of, say, $1,800. The vegetables and lean protein in your salad are like your responsible expenses. Your rent, your utilities, costing maybe $400. But that uncontrolled pour of olive oil is like making an impulsive high-end purchase for $500 without looking at the price tag. You do that every day, and your budget is blown. Therefore, mastering the measure is like becoming a savvy budgeter for your body. It ensures you get all the benefits without the caloric debt. The solution is immediate and simple. This is our first essential habit. Get out your measuring spoons. For the next week, I want you to consciously measure every single time you use olive oil. 1 tablespoon is a serving. See what it looks like. Feel what it looks like. You are not depriving yourself, you are informing yourself. You're taking back control from unconscious pouring and turning it into a deliberate, healthy choice. This small habit is the foundation for everything else we're about to discuss. Crucial secret number 4. The guardian of the gold. All right, let's move on to our next secret. And this one involves the place where 99% of people keep their olive oil. I want you to picture your kitchen counter right now. Where is your bottle? I'm willing to bet it's sitting right next to the stove. I understand why. It's convenient. You reach for it every single day. But what you've gained in convenience, you have lost profoundly in health. That spot next to your stove is a war zone for olive oil, and your oil is losing badly. What many don't realize is that olive oil has 3 mortal enemies: heat, light, and air. Your kitchen counter, especially next to the stove, is flooded with all 3. It's constantly bathed in radiant heat from the burners and the oven. Every time you cook, you are slowly, gently preheating your oil, dramatically accelerating its decay. This constant, gentle heat does one thing: it makes the oil go rancid fast. And here is the part that should make you angry. Rancid oil is not just useless, it is actively harmful. Those powerful, heart-protecting, anti-inflammatory polyphenols you paid for. They are the first casualties. They are obliterated and replaced by pro-inflammatory compounds. That means the heart-healthy oil you're pouring over your salad is now creating inflammation in your body, stressing your arteries, and doing the exact opposite of what you intended. Let's use an analogy to make this crystal clear. Think of extra virgin olive oil not as a preserved pantry staple like vinegar, but as a delicate, fresh-squeezed fruit juice. What would happen if you took a glass of fresh orange juice and left it sitting on your counter next to a warm stove for weeks? It would spoil, it would ferment, it would become undrinkable and unhealthy. That is precisely what is happening to your liquid gold. Therefore, you must become the guardian of your oil, protecting it from its enemies. The fix is urgent and simple. Right after this video, I want you to move that bottle. Olive oil belongs in a cool, dark place. A pantry, a cupboard, a cabinet, anywhere away from light and heat is its proper home. And this brings up another critical point. Never ever buy olive oil that comes in a clear glass or plastic bottle. Light is its enemy. A company that packages their oil in a clear bottle is telling you one of 2 things. Either they don't know how to protect their product, or they don't care. Either way, you're likely paying for a dead, useless product before you even open it. Protect your investment and your health, store it right. Key strategy number 3, taming the flame. Now we get to a mistake that even the most health-conscious people make. You buy the most expensive, highest quality, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil because you believe it's the best. And then you use it for all your high-heat cooking. You use it to sear a steak, to fry your eggs, to stir-fry your vegetables. It feels like the healthiest possible choice. In reality, it is one of the most dangerous. The reason for this all comes down to a critical term: the smoke point. Extra virgin means the oil is unrefined, it's raw, it's packed with those wonderful delicate polyphenols that we want for their health benefits. But the very word delicate is the key. They are fragile, they cannot take the heat. Extra virgin olive oil has a relatively low smoke point, somewhere between 350 to 410 degrees Fahrenheit. Your average frying pan can easily surpass that, often reaching 450 degrees or more. The moment that beautiful, expensive oil starts to smoke, you are no longer cooking. You are performing a dangerous chemical reaction right in your kitchen. First, you are destroying every single health benefit you paid for. Those polyphenols are annihilated. But it gets far worse. The oil itself begins to oxidize at a rapid rate, releasing a flood of harmful free radicals. It also creates a specific toxic compound called acrolein. This is the exact same harsh, stinging chemical found in cigarette smoke. It's the compound that stings your eyes and catches in the back of your throat when a pan gets too hot. You aren't just burning the oil, you are creating an inflammatory toxin that you and your family are then breathing in, and you are then coating your healthy food with it. Let's use an analogy here. Using expensive extra virgin olive oil for frying is like taking a beautiful, delicate silk shirt and trying to iron it on the highest cotton setting. What happens? You scorch it. You ruin the delicate fibers, release noxious fumes, and destroy the shirt. It's the wrong tool for the job. You need a sturdy cotton shirt for high heat. Therefore, in the kitchen, you need a sturdier oil for high heat. This key strategy will save you money and protect your health. Treat your expensive extra virgin olive oil like a finishing oil, not a cooking oil. It is a condiment. Drizzle it on salads. Pour it over pasta after it's cooked. Dip your bread in it. Use it cold to preserve its benefits. When you need to cook with high heat, use a cheaper, more appropriate oil. Regular light olive oil, not light in calories or other oils like avocado oil, have been refined. This process removes those delicate compounds, which gives them a much higher smoke point, some up to 470 degrees. They are safer for cooking, and they are much cheaper. You've been using your best oil to do the worst thing. It's time to tame the flame and use the right tool for the job. Our second vital truth: the supermarket deception. This next one should make you angry, because there is a very high probability that the bottle of extra virgin olive oil on your shelf right now is a complete and utter fake. For years, the olive oil industry has been plagued by massive widespread fraud. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's a documented fact. A landmark study from the University of California, Davis, found that over 70% of imported olive oils labeled extra virgin failed to meet the international standard. 70%. What does that mean? It means you are being systematically scammed. These companies are taking your money, which you are spending to protect your heart and your health, and they are giving you a worthless or even harmful product. These fake oils are often diluted with cheap, industrial-grade seed oils like soybean oil, canola oil, or sunflower oil, oils that are high in inflammatory omega-6 fats. You are paying a premium price for the very oils you are trying to avoid. You are buying a bottle of inflammation. It's a disgrace, and it's happening in almost every supermarket. But this is where the power shifts back to you. You do not have to be a victim of this deception. You just have to learn how to read the secret code on the bottle that they hope you'll ignore. From now on, when you buy olive oil, I want you to be a detective. Let's use a passport analogy. When a border agent looks at a passport, they don't just glance at the cover. They look for specific, verifiable details. A date of issue, a clear photo, official seals. A fake passport is missing these details. An olive oil bottle is the same. Here's your 3-step inspection process. First, look at the bottle itself. As we discussed, if it's in clear plastic or clear glass, put it down. You already know light is the enemy, and that company doesn't care about the quality of the product inside. Only buy oil in a dark, opaque bottle. Second, look for a seal of quality. This is like the official seal on a passport. Look for a third-party certification. If it's from California, the Coke seal is a great one. These independent stamps verify that what's in the bottle is real. And third, this is the most important secret. Ignore the best buy or use by date. That date is a meaningless marketing guess. You are looking for one thing and one thing only: the harvest date or pressed on date. This is the passport's date of issue. Olive oil is a fruit juice. It is not wine. It does not get better with age. It only gets worse. You must buy the freshest oil possible. If that bottle does not have the integrity to tell you when the olives were harvested, and you should look for a date within the last 12 to 18 months, it is hiding something. Put it back. The vague date is a red flag. A missing harvest date is a deal breaker. Therefore, by using this detective's eye, you reclaim control. You are no longer a passive consumer. You are an informed inspector, and you will not be fooled again. The number one game-changing revelation: the hidden medical danger. And now we have arrived at the final and most important mistake. This is the one I warned you about at the beginning. It goes beyond calories or fake labels. This is a silent, potentially dangerous medical interaction that every single person over 60 and their families needs to know about. Millions of seniors are currently taking a blood-thinning medication. This could be a prescription like Warfarin, also known as Coumadin, or it could even be a doctor-recommended daily low-dose aspirin regimen to protect their heart. These medications are critically important. But here is the hidden danger. Olive oil, particularly high-quality extra virgin olive oil, contains compounds that also have a natural, mild blood-thinning effect. In isolation, this is a wonderful, healthy benefit. It's one of the reasons it's considered heart-healthy. The concern isn't with the food itself, it's with the chemistry. The danger lies in what experts call the stacking effect. Imagine this scenario. You take a fish oil supplement in the morning, which has blood-thinning properties. You have a large salad with a generous olive oil dressing for lunch, more blood-thinning properties. You snack on some walnuts in the afternoon, which also contain compounds with similar effects. And then in the evening you take your prescribed blood-thinning medication. You are creating a dangerous stacking effect. You could be unknowingly over-thinning your blood, which can dramatically increase your risk for serious bruising, nosebleeds, or even a dangerous internal bleeding event. Let's use our final analogy to make this absolutely clear. Think of your body's blood viscosity as a complex symphony orchestra. Your prescribed medication, the Warfarin or aspirin, is the lead violin, playing a precise, carefully calibrated note to keep the music flowing perfectly. A healthy diet, including olive oil, is like the cello section, adding a beautiful, harmonious note in the background. Both are good. But when the cello section starts playing the exact same note as the lead violin, at the same volume, the result isn't harmony. It's a dangerously loud, discordant crash that throws the entire orchestra out of balance. This is what can happen inside your body. You are stacking the same effect from multiple sources. Therefore, this is not a reason to fear your food, I promise you. This is a reason to be smart and to open a conversation. If you are on any blood-thinning medication, you must talk to your doctor about your diet. Mention your olive oil consumption. Mention your fish oil supplements. Your doctor can then ensure your medication dosage is perfectly calibrated for your entire lifestyle, not just for a theoretical baseline. Olive oil is not a free food in this context. It is a biologically active compound that must be respected and balanced with your medicine. This is our #1 game-changing revelation. It's the piece of the puzzle that connects your kitchen directly to the pharmacy. Being aware of this interaction is one of the most loving and responsible things you can do for your long-term health and safety. So let's take a deep breath. We've covered a tremendous amount of ground today. You are now in control. You are armed with the knowledge to make olive oil the true protector it was always meant to be. From now on, I want you to remember my simple 3S golden rule for olive oil. First, select. Select the right oil for the right job. That means a verified high-quality extra virgin in a dark bottle with a recent harvest date for your cold foods only, and a cheaper refined oil for any hot cooking. Second, store. Store it correctly, in a cool, dark cabinet. Never, ever next to the stove. And third, serve. Serve the right amount, 1 measured tablespoon, not a flood. And if you are on medication, serve yourself safely by speaking with your doctor to ensure your whole health plan is in harmony. And there you have it. We started with the simple essential habit of mastering the measure, uncovered the crucial secret of proper storage, learned the key strategy for cooking, exposed our second vital truth about the supermarket deception, and culminated with our #1 game-changing revelation about medical safety. Each one is a step towards a healthier, more empowered you. Which of these insights resonated with you the most? Was it realizing your oil was stored in the wrong place, or was it the vital information about blood thinners? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else in our community. If you found this journey valuable, please give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps others find this important information. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can join us for our next deep dive into senior health. Until next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep thriving. And